Hello everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40k Space Marine. I did kind of do some off-camera fighting after the last battle just because this board section not the greatest. As you can see, they regenerate quite quickly, but fortunately since I got the checkpoint I know where it is. Escape is a viable option. Or, I was wrong, I'm just going to use my melta gun and kill these fools. We don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so now the rescue party's here. Basically, it was mostly that for the most part. And I figured you don't really need to see me fighting. It's just repetitive waves of guys with axes and a couple guys with chain blades and a couple guys with missiles. But, you know, I had some trouble with it last time. Probably because I was kind of drunk. But I figured I might as well just finish that part off. It took like 5 minutes. It's not very difficult. I'm sure if it's something you guys would like to do at a later date, you will.
Where is it?
Ammo box.
The device is secure.
What are you waiting for then? Further delay is intolerable. Inquisitor.
Do I have a stalker button?
Yes.
No.
Come.
I kind of like this setup. See, he's got like a Terminator arm. I never really noticed that until recently. He's got a cool looking bolt pistol too. But we have better things to do at this point than admire the armor of the Inquisitor. That doesn't seem good. Uh-oh. Bogies! 12 o'clock! Hopefully we can spaz with the snipers relatively easily. Oh! That was a long grenade throw. He heft that thing like a freaking World War II grenadier. Alright, that's down too. Oh. So, well, let's just talk about we handle the Horde. I guess it's going to be starting a new Let's Play next week. I'm going to do a co-op Dead Space 3 Let's Play with a friend, just to see what the co-op gameplay is like and see how well it integrates and how well I can actually pull that software touching up off with someone who isn't sitting right here beside me. Right? I wouldn't expect it to be too early next week. I'll probably put up like 1 or 2 more of these videos. Like, this is just going to be a progressive project, I think, because a lot of the fine-tuning I'm doing is based on what happens here. So, but yeah, no, look out for that next week. I don't think I'm going to do a video review of it, but I might do a review of just a co-op on my hub page. For those of you who keep my hub articles. Thank you, one, for your support. Support. Not like it matters too much, but still, what the hell? That guy's not going down. Those missiles, deadly accurate for non-guided projectiles. They have this wiry motion to them, but then all of a sudden they come crashing down exactly where you're standing. And you would think it would be a very inexact science, but nope, not the case. Just move out of the way after it's up in the air. Look at these rocks. These are the rocks. Welcome to the rocks. I wonder if that's what they say when they board these things. And you wonder how they board these things. Like, I can't see any indication of like a large system at all. Like, it looks like these things just kind of are, and they materialize. Even their hulking barges, like they just live aboard these things. I understand their survivability is high, but how do they get them into space? Maybe the tech boys, the guys who do their tech, have some kind of science that I'm not seeing, but it looks very crude, like most other orc weapons. What else is going on? Still planning on doing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Whoa. I think the rock took him out. Well, took out most of that bridge. Yep. Looks to be the case. So now I guess we gotta go down here, right? Right? Oh, wait. Get the ammo case first. Make sure we have the proper weapon selected for the task at hand. I think we do have to go down there. Unless... Time to die. there another way around that I'm not seeing? Oh. Looks like I can't even see them. Where are they coming from? I should have known they were attempting to pull a flank maneuver. Okay, so I was going the right way, huh? Down this path, the ambush path. So yeah, Dead Space 3, Metal Gear Rising. I'm hoping to do some Dust 514 video footage, but again, it's beta, so I'm going to try to play some of it this weekend to see what the nature of the game is first. Like, you know, I speculate and do typically a pretty good job speculating, but it's still in beta, so there could be some problems with it. I'm not sure if I would do that kind of filming. And besides, there's plenty of beta gameplay for that game available as it stands, so I'm not sure how committed I am to doing that. God of War Ascension might be coming out soon.
Them quickly.
Oh, crap,
We must hurry.
I plan on getting that for the multiplayer still. I don't know. That's quite a lot of gaming right there. That's probably going to take me. I think even between Dead Space and Dead Space co-op and then the Metal Gear Rising, like I plan on pull up tape for that as well. That's probably going to take us well into March or April. Well, even though it's just February now. So yeah, it'll take us to March, I would say. So that's really kind of the scale I'm going to stick with. Like I said, I've mentioned in the past that I do have another job, and it's very time consuming, and it's recently gotten a lot more difficult. So I'm not exactly the most liberal person with time at anymore because I've got so many other things on my plate. But I'm going to try to get them up as quickly as I can. And again, I know the audio for the other ones is pretty bad. It might get better. I don't know. This is all a very internet process for me at this point, and no one has left any comments concerning how I can make the situation better. So probably because people probably haven't made it past more than 5 minutes of my video. But at the same time, that would be the number one way to help me solve it. Like, what's the advice instead of doing all this guess and test stuff that I frequently have to do. I don't like these guys. They run away like little bitches, and they shoot their rockets from behind boulders. See, there's another one. Eat it, asshole. Oh no, that's not good. Fuck. Not the situation I'd hoped for. Did you know that champion is still queuing in on me? And they also know there's two. Or it looks like, are there two? I gotta wait just to find out. But this fight is not going well at all. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Little life gain. Oh, another thing. I probably should have done this very early. You can get energy back from the little guys, you just don't have to hit them. The little troll-looking orc guys. Just go up to them and use the finisher, and they'll usually just punch them, and you'll get. I mean, the energy you get, the energy recovery you get from the different types of enemy obviously scales. Like I said very, very early on, I like to try to save the champions for last because they give you the most energy back. So, based on those same principles, it only makes sense that the smaller enemies give less energy than the mid-size. See what I'm saying? It's a system of scaling. How did he survive that? Oh, whatever. I guess it was a temporary condition. Alright. Very good, man. Let's go. We're off. And we're coming up on the base pretty soon. Well, it also means there should be a Thunderhammer down here. Loading time. Maybe I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought it was further. I think it's on this level, but yeah, it's just a little bit further than what I've seen now.
Can we get around the bulk of these
I
orcs?
think
Yes.
I'm going to trade out.
My research produces a minimal waste, so the facility's sluiceways should be accessible.
Lead the way.
I think this is the configuration I want. I'm probably not going to be using too much of it anyway, but I don't want to be caught in a situation where it's like, oh, I really should have picked it up there, and I didn't. Now I'm being ranged by. See, there's a champion up there already, so I probably want to have him killed before I get too far along. Whoop! That did not work. Completely backfired. I thought I could be sneaky and hit those rocket guys with the with the grenade, but apparently threw it a little bit too far. Overestimated my throw. Let's get this guy killed a little bit faster than presenting. Another thing I like about the plasma, it has a lot of the same effect as the knockback for the storm hammer. When I get that, and it stuns them, and kind of, you know, one, takes away their momentum, and it also gives them a second of breathing so much. Because you shoot them in the face with the other guns, and you know, they just kind of seem to ward it off. Yeah, like I said, the plasma pistol is probably, well, I would say probably, because it has obviously the weakness with the need to vent it every now and again, but it's no different than reloading it. So venting it it's actually kind of an easier process in that regard, because really it's right there in the reticle. Everything is in the heads-up display for you. So after you get done shooting the enemies you're encountering, you know, you can gauge about how much firepower you have left. That way you can shoot one of those charge shots if you want to, and you know, obviously that's clearly a good thing. We'll get a little cocky with that one.
Shoot those humans!
I missed. He should almost be dead though.
More humans to smash those space marines!
Yep. See, I don't melee so much, so forgetting how to do it. It's gonna sometimes be a problem. Uh-oh. There we go. Especially the ranged fighters. I really don't like to use it so much on them just because I'd rather just shoot them as opposed to giving them the opportunity to shoot me. Probably didn't need that ammo pickup, but you know, you never know. It could be a situation where that would have been very helpful. These berserkers. The berserkers are kind of intimidating because they have that temporary immortality factor, but they're dumb as rocks. I think they're the only enemy who, well, I guess the standard axe orc does too, but they're the only ones who really fight the NPCs. And then obviously, since they can't die, it makes them pretty easy targets. Yeah, see, but these guys not so much. Like, you always know those champions. Whoa! Oh, right behind you. They will follow you to your grave. Guys, well, one of these guys has to die. I can't deal with two of them in the screen at the same time. There's not really a big difference between the guys with the axe and the guy with the large club. It's mostly aesthetics. They have a lot of the same moves and they run about the same speed. I guess this one might take a few more hits to kill. But that's okay, because since he's following me around so much, That means I get a part of the rest of the pack where killing him won't be the worst thing ever. See, he almost killed me, but I got essentially all my life back. That's a quick my shield was done. It's pretty much dead. Yeah. Whoop. Sorry about that, Jordan. For a second, I thought you were someone I had killed well. You gotta get some more conspicuous clothing, good buddy. See how we're in uniform? That's the whole point of uniforms. I know who to shoot who's on my side for the most part. Because we have a standard dress. Just because you Inquisitors like to wear one-off clothing. I hate these rocket guys so much. Look at that. Look how much damage that does. And they just keep coming. Kill one first. See if we can get some power back from this guy. Hopefully it'll be enough to sustain me while I kill the rest of them. Oh crap. I did not see him at all. I'm trying to boost charge these guys so I can get my enemies back a little bit faster. Plus, it helps with your mobility if you're on the go killing these guys.
More humans to kill.
Like I said, I prefer to shoot the melee guys, but and sometimes when they're in single pockets like that, I'd rather just kill them as quickly as I can. And that often means using a finishing move. Especially as the game goes on, there's more and more enemies who have more resiliency. I don't know if you notice, but those guys with the rockets take quite a bit to kill, and there's more more berserkers on the field at the same time. Excuse me. I was talking. Alright, so we came over this bridge.
Okay, shoot me out.
Now, there's an example of killing those Orklings. I mean, they're pretty, see, the NPCs will kill them a lot, but, if you get close to one and you're missing a little bit of power, just have a hit the finisher. They'll go down one hit. You'll get a little bit of power back. Everyone wins. Well, I mean, they're clearly dead, so they don't win, but, you win. Yeah, sure, why not? I won't be coming back to this ammo box. Even though I've only used the plasma pistol for the most part in this chapter, or this portion of this chapter. Okay, this is the part I was talking about. This is our first encounter with the Thunderhammer. Now see, I am restricted now to just 2 weapons.
There. We will proceed through that door.
However, I will show you very soon why having this weapon is just a better idea. I'll be one-hitting a lot of these guys. Aside from the let's just clear this out a little bit. Aside from the champions, most of these guys do not stand a chance, which is why, one, they restrict you to 2 weapons, because, I mean, why on earth would you want to use anything besides this? Ah, crap. But even the champions, here's one right here. I got his back so easily. And really, okay, so maybe I can dig a little past there, but My energy's kind of low. So I probably should have done a little bit more work with this. But I wanted to show you, like, you know, what the damage on this thing is. And clearly it's the highest of any melee weapon in the game. Speed is questionable. But, ouch. So yeah, I'm trying to use a bit more tact this time around, but you get the point. Like, you're essentially a wrecking ball with that thing. So if I had thrown in a few shots downrange before those guys got in there and kept them back, by the time they made it to me, they all would have been just one hit.
And corrupt in mind.
Loading time, loading time. Alright. Oh! Looks like I gotta go get it back. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more prudent, like I said. A little more tactful in my evisceration of the orc horde, the pending orc horde. I think they come down from this side first, then they come from this side.
We will proceed through that door.
Yes, there's the rock, as we speak. Let's see if we can just send a couple grenades.
I need time to override the lock, Captain.
Understood, Inquisitor.
Let's get a little bit of room here, too. It's not necessary to stay by the door at any point. Where's the champion? They must have got him. Good job, NPCs. Usually... Oh, wait, nope. I was wrong. Oh, I'm gonna need to get this ice energy. This looks like death number 2. Yeah. Yeah, not much to say other than I probably should have kept my back to that, or I should have kept my front to that guy. Maybe prioritize him a little bit more, but I don't know. It is what it is. I haven't played this section since I got this game well over a year ago, and I do remember it being fairly hard on the higher difficulty level, just because there's a lot more enemies on the screen now than there used to be. So it's a little bit more of a task to survive the wave, because that's essentially what you have to do. He has to open the door for you, and you just have to survive the waves. I mean, it's kind of the standard practice for this game, but maybe we'll... Oh. Maybe we'll step up with our weapons. But no, let's stick with the plasma gun. But let's see if we can kill a couple of these guys first.
I need time to override the lock, Captain.
Understood, Inquisitor. Space Marine!
God, crap. Oh, crap. Totally did not see him sneak up on me like that. Maybe I'm just getting worse. finisher works a lot better for the Thunder Hammer as well. It's a little bit quicker in that regard, but in all other aspects, it's an extremely slow weapon. Alright, now here comes Wave 2. Wave 2 will be a lot more difficult than Wave 1, unfortunately. Mostly because he's shielded assholes, but a little diligence, we should be able to make short work of him. I think it was a home run. Your shield will do nothing to save you, sir. You are in harm's way. Anytime with the door. Okay, this is the point where I'm just going to kind of run. There's two champions on the screen. I've already proven today that I'm incompetent about killing them reliably. Whoa! Whoa! Door open yet? Door is not open. Here we go. Alright. So that worked out pretty good. And I'd say it's about as good a point as any to stop. We'll pick up from here. Obviously, I'll be doing a lot more Thunder Hammer action as time goes on. Just had to make it that first wave. But, yeah. I will see you guys next time. Let's play Warhammer 40k Space Marine.